You've probably seen the term Web3 everywhere by now. In crypto videos, in tech articles, maybe even on social media. But what does Web3 actually mean, and why is everyone talking about it? Let's break it down in a simple way. First, what came before Web3? Because to fully understand Web3, you have to understand Web1 and Web2. Web1 was the early internet of the 1990s and early 2000s. This included static pages and read-only websites. You didn't interact much, you just consumed information. Then came Web2, starting in the mid-2000s, with platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, etc. The internet transformed to become interactive. You could create content, comment, share, follow people online. It was a major upgrade from the static pages that had come before it. But here's the issue. All of that interaction happened on platforms that owned everything. They stored your data and they controlled your identity. But most importantly, they could ban you or silence you at any time. This is the version of the internet most of us still use today. So what is Web3 supposed to be? Web3 is the idea of a user-owned internet. An internet where you control your identity, you own your data, and you interact directly with others without relying on centralized platforms. Instead of logging into apps using Google, Facebook, or Microsoft, you interact using a wallet or a blockchain identity, something that you control. And instead of those apps storing your data on Amazon or Google servers, Web3 apps are meant to run on decentralized networks, powered by blockchains, peer-to-peer storage, and cryptography. Think of Web3 as the next evolution, from platform-owned data to user-owned data. So why did Web3 become so popular? A big reason is that Web2 platforms have increasingly abused the trust users gave to them. Data collection, targeted advertising, algorithmic control, account shutdowns, all of that pushed people to look for something better. A 2021 Pew Research study even found that 72% of Americans feel that they have very little control over the data companies collect about them. Web3 tries to fix that by giving the control back to the individual. And with the growth of cryptocurrencies, NFTs, smart contracts, and decentralized finance, the term Web3 became a catch-all for all these new blockchain-powered innovations. So how does Web3 actually work? Here's the easiest way to understand it. Web3 replaces platforms with protocols. On Web2, your content lives on central servers. On Web3, your content can live on decentralized networks. On Web2, you log in with an email. On Web3, you log in with a wallet you control. On Web2, companies own the platform. On Web3, the users or the network own the system. But Web3 isn't perfect. Just like any new technology, Web3 has challenges. It can be confusing for new users. There are also many projects that claim to be decentralized but aren't. And sometimes the benefits are overstated or misunderstood. But at its core, Web3 is trying to build an internet that's more open, more transparent, and more fair. Something that feels closer to how the internet should have been from the very start. So to summarize Web3 in one sentence, Web3 is an internet where you own your identity, your assets, and your data instead of giving that power to platforms. It's a big idea, and whether you believe it's the future or not, it's already reshaping how millions of people think about privacy, ownership, and freedom online. If you found this helpful and want more blockchain explainers, make sure to hit subscribe. I've got plenty more coming your way.